is a bombshell. War looms as Obasanjo drops his plan against military action in Niger Republic. Details emerge. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo, a prominent statesman and astute observer of African affairs, has raised thought-provoking concerns about the recent decision by the ECOWAS to deploy a standby military force to address the crisis in Niger. In his insightful analysis, Obasanjo contends that the approach taken by ECOWAS, though well-intentioned, might not be the most appropriate course of action given the complex circumstances surrounding the coup in Niger. During an engaging conversation with Thomas Adote Papu, the communications and advocacy manager of the Extreme Youth Bridge Foundation, on the sidelines of the 15th African Youth and Coverage and Governance Convergence, held in the serene town of Mankassim, Ghana, President Obasanjo articulated his concerns. He suggested that ECOWAS could have potentially adopted a more diplomatic and conciliatory tone in response to the coup, rather than projecting a confrontational image through the deployment of a military force. His viewpoint suggests that a nuanced and measured statement aimed at de-escalating tension could have been a more strategic approach. Drawing from his extensive experience and deep understanding of political dynamics within the African continent, Obasanjo pointed out that the series of coups that have recently plagued the ECOWAS sub-region, with the most recent upheaval occurring in Niger, signify deeper structural issues that extends beyond the immediate context. He harkened back to a pivotal moment when he advised General Akufo of Ghana against the notion of sending Nigerian troops to intervene and restore constitutional order following a similar coup. His stance underscores his belief that addressing coup situations with military interventions alone does not effectively tackle the root cause of such political upheaval. Central to Obasanjo's argument is the assertion that the wave of coup sweeping across the region is symptomatic of systemic problems that have not been comprehensively addressed. He underscored the fact that leaders' comprehension of true independence is often limited, emphasizing that genuine independence necessitates substantial sacrifice and the relentless pursuit of economic advancement. In his view, the persistence of socioeconomic challenges and the failure to address them effectively lay the groundwork for public disillusionment, making it easier for desperate citizens to support and even participate in coup attempts. Obasanjo's insightful analysis goes further to interrogate the level of contribution African nations have made towards their own economic development. His pointed query serves as a call to action, urging leaders to reflect on the ways they can channel resources and initiatives toward enhancing economic prospect for their citizens. The underlying message is clear. The persistence of socioeconomic disparities can fan the flames of discontentment and lead to situations where citizens are more likely to endorse radical measures, including supporting coup endeavors. In a particular astute observation, Obasanjo highlighted the peril posed by private military entities such as the notorious Wagner Group from Russia, which have increasingly been involved in conflicts across the African continent. He labeled them as a significant threat, asserting that their presence could exacerbate existing challenges and further destabilize fragile regions. His call for vigilance and preventive measures underscores the importance of safeguarding the continent from external actors. Those interests may not align with sustainable peace and development. Obasanjo also took the opportunity to commend the Youth Bridge Foundation for its remarkable effort in nurturing future leaders, acknowledging the platform created by the Foundation of the Leadership Grooming. He encouraged the vibrant youth delegates attending the African Youth and Governance Convergence from various corners of continent to harness the power of organized unity. So his pregnant advice underscores the potential influence that a collective and organized youth voice can have is shaping governance agendas and drive positive images. In essence, President Obasanjo's reflection encapsulate a comprehensive perspective on the recent striking of coups in Africa, with a focus on the underlying factors, diplomatic strategies, and the pivotal role of organized youth engagement. His wisdom, born from years of leadership and astute observation, offers a blueprint for a holistic approach to addressing complex political challenges in the region, one that combines diplomatic finesse, targeted socio-economic improvement, and a unified, you-driven version of a better Africa. So Obasanjo now, the summary of all of this is that Obasanjo has now come out to say no. Going to war in the republic is not good, even though nobody wants coup anywhere. But it's bad governance that has made that coup to take place. So almost all the countries in Africa that have had coups is because of the bad governance that they don't have, they don't have confidence in anymore. So what Tinubu is saying is, rather than deploy military force for now, it would have been good if they can go and have a more profitable negotiation rather than using military action. Okay, so they should go and negotiate. They should meet them, understand why they're doing what they're doing, and what can be done to change the narrative there, so that democratic rule can come back. Okay. So exactly what Obasanjo is saying is this: having tried to separate every section of this analysis. So there are a few comments here to take. Let's see what people are saying in their comment section. Somebody said, but he uses military to unseat democratic elected governor during his tenure as elected president in the same country. How? I don't understand what this guy is saying. Trying to get few comments, but what is happening here is Obasanjo is against it. Just going to Niger to fight for now. It might be an option, but it's not the first option. That is what he's trying to say. So let's have your comment below for sharing, and thank you for listening.